Have you ever wondered why the wealthy rarely buy properties in their personal names? It's not by mistake, it's a strategy. When an average person buys a property, it's often in their personal name. Simple, straightforward, but also limiting. The wealthy, however, they think differently. They often create special purpose vehicles, companies registered solely to own real estate. And why do they do that? That's because property ownership to them isn't just about having a title deed. It's about control, flexibility, and long-term protection. They adopt this approach for so many reasons. On top of the list of those reasons is asset protection. If you own a property personally and someone sues you, your house could be at risk. But when the property is owned by a company, the company itself is a separate legal entity. That means your personal issues don't automatically spill into the company's assets. You see, it's a protective wall the rich don't joke with. Another reason the rich do this is for estate planning and succession. Think about this. When you pass away, transferring real estate in your personal name can trigger things like probate, delays, and disputes. But if the properties sit inside the company, what then get transferred are shares. And shares can be smoothly passed on, divided, or sold, thereby avoiding messy family conflict. That's how wealthy families quietly preserve generational wealth. Another reason the rich do this is for tax efficiency. You see, for strategic reasons, especially because of the new tax law to take effect from next year, January. Running property through a company will be more tax efficient. Rental income can be taxed at corporate rate. Certain expenses can become deductible, and capital gains planning will become very easy. You see, in simple terms, the rich reduce tax leakage, while the average investor pays the full load. You see, the rich also adopt this approach for easier investment partnership. Say, for example, you own a 500 million building personally. It's hard to split that ownership neatly among partners. But if the building is owned by, say, XYZ Property Limited, ownership is just about shareholding percentages. 50% shares, 30%, 20%, clean, documented, and bank friendly. This makes joint ventures, private equity participation, and even foreign investment far easier. Now here is the kicker. Owning real estate under a company name also adds a layer of privacy. The spotlight doesn't fall directly on your name. You see, discretion is power in real estate, and the wealthy understands that. So next time you hear someone bought a prime property through ABC Holdings Limited, know this, it is not a coincidence. It's a deliberate play for protection, efficiency, and legacy. And in Yoruba, we have a saying, ọmọ tó bá mọ ilé tó fi ilẹ̀ pamọ́, kì í bínú tó bá rí ilé tó ní àjà. A child who understands the wisdom of keeping a house secure will not envy a house that only has a roof or that's a story building. The lesson is simple. Don't just own property, structure them wisely. Because in real estate, how you own is just as important as what you own. I hope you got some value. I'm the Kabiyesi, and this is my kingdom.